Meeting new people, talking about yourself, getting judged, or being evaluated on your performance, and being put in a situation where you're continuously thinking what the interviewer must be thinking about you can be triggers of nervousness or anxiety. But let me tell you something, all these things are absolutely normal, and everyone, including me, you, and even the interviewer, has gone through it and are absolutely very well aware that you are feeling nervous inside. Hi everyone, my name is Twinkle and welcome back to my YouTube channel. In today's video, we're going to be discussing a very highly requested topic, which is nervousness. Yes, nervousness before giving an interview, before meeting new people, going for a presentation or a meeting, or in general being nervous from people who have authority. Now, you know that nervousness and anxiety are pretty much normal things and it happens with everyone. And today in this video, I am going to give you some tips or the things that I have been doing, and also it might help you before you are going to attend any interview or any such presentation or meeting. But wait, before I get into the video, I want to tell you something really important and something really personal. Do you know what it is? Yes, I still feel nervous before an interview. Yes, I do. And so does everybody, and it is absolutely normal. Yes, we all feel nervous before an interview. But what the difference is that I've been put into these situations enough by this time that now I'm able to cope up and deal with the situation and deal with my nervousness. In fact, I've also learned something, that a little bit of nervousness is actually good, and it actually helps you have that a little bit of seriousness in you. You feel more dedicated and focused. Now that's how I think, and I feel that I've been doing pretty much well by now. But what is important and needs to be remembered is that nervousness should never ever overpower your confidence. It should not let you down. It should not put you in that situation where you are not able to perform. Having said that, let's get into the video. And before I start my video, if you still haven't subscribed to my channel yet, go ahead, hit the subscribe button, and if you like the kind of videos I make, please hit that like button because it motivates me to make more videos. On that note, let's get into the video. The first and the foremost important point that I always ask anyone, be it an interview or a meeting or presentation, is to be well prepared. Yes, whether it's following the guidelines, being perfectly groomed, or even being very nicely rested a day before. Yes, it is very important. Prepare a checklist of things to do, documents to carry, or your formals. This will not only first help you arrive before time, but also avoid any last minute mess. I would also advise you to make notes of the answers, responses, or the points that you definitely want to put on being asked a question. Make a note of it, and whenever you have time, go through it rather than just worrying about what is going to happen next and what is going to be the result today. Don't get into all this. Think positive, be prepared, because this will just lessen the chances of being under pressure at last minute and again creating nervousness. So eliminate these things. Break the ice. Yes, try to talk to other candidates, other hundreds and thousands of candidates who are sitting around just like you waiting to get interviewed. It is absolutely normal and it is absolutely okay to strike a conversation with the candidates around. Just ask them general questions. Hi, how are you? Or how long you have been waiting for? Or how many interviews have you given before? Is it your first time? Things like that. Just general. This will kind of, ease out things and make you comfortable. Plus, it will also put you in the mood of talking. And you never know, you might get to know something you are not aware of. You might increase your knowledge. You might get to know about something about the rounds, the interviews, which the other person knows. It is always good to exchange information. And on top of that, you never know, you might end up being flatmates or batchmates in the airline that you are applying for. Don't think what they are thinking about you. Yes, stop thinking about the audience reaction or what the other people are thinking about you. If you start thinking what other people are thinking about you, then what will they think about you? If that makes any sense. Yes, it does. So just stop thinking. Like, most of the times your nervousness and your worries are all about what people will be thinking about you. What if I come across very stupid, or what if I come across someone who is not as confident? So stop worrying about all these things, because these people who you are thinking, the candidates who you are thinking, or anyone around you are in the same shoes. They probably might be thinking the same thing about you. They are in the same shoes as well. And you know what? Nobody has time to think what you are thinking or what you do, because they have their own priorities. They have their own problems to stress upon. So stop thinking about them and start focusing on yourself. Don't waste your time on thinking what they are thinking about you. 6-second pause. This one is my favorite. In fact, this is a technique which I learned in my leadership training, and now I have sort of molded it a little bit to work for me and now for you guys. So by 6-second pause, what we mean is that you necessarily don't really need to rush to give an answer or react to a situation. It is not a race. Take your time. Wherever you're unsure or even sure about giving an answer or reacting to a situation, whether it's a final interview or a GD, just take a 6-second pause in your mind. No, you don't really need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but in the back of your mind, this is sort of a tentative time that you need to take to recollect your answers, your thoughts, remember the notes you made. Just think about them, frame an answer, and then give it to the interviewer. By this, you are less likely to go blank in front of an interviewer or in a situation. Don't try to compare yourself or copy someone. Now, this particular thing goes for questions and answers, and when you're preparing your own resume as well. If you try to copy someone, the tendency is that you're not relating yourself to it, because your thinkings are different and the thought altogether is very different. Being inspired by someone is a different thing, and copying someone is totally something which is very, very different. You are more likely to forget things which you learn and you try to mug up, and you are less likely to be freezed if it is your own information and your own original thoughts. Also, you're not sure the person you are copying or you're trying to compare yourself has the best of knowledge or is correct or not, or maybe has a desired knowledge or not. So it is the best to be original, be real, and try to be simple. Don't make it obvious. Yes, it is absolutely fine to make mistakes or errors, because we all make mistakes, because we are humans and not robots. But what is not fine is to make it obvious, especially for people who have a fear of speaking incorrect English or making few grammatical errors here and there. It is absolutely fine, because English is not your first language, especially when you're going to apply for an international airline or in any other international company where you will have people from all around the world. The point is to make yourself understand and speak in a fluent English. Even if you goof up here and there and you make a little bit of grammatical errors, what you need to take into account is to be confident and always maintain an eye contact. What you absolutely need to avoid is body language, like where you're fidgeting with your pen, or you're touching your hair again and again, you're looking here and there, you're looking nervous, your speech gets slurry, you start saying sorry again and again, things like that. This is what makes you look nervous, and also you're grabbing attention of the interviewer and not your errors or mistakes. So stop over stressing on making errors or mistakes and start working on your body language when you feel nervous. Don't be desperate. Well, think about it and tell me, what is the worst that can realistically go wrong after this situation of an interview? You will just not make it this time. That's it. The world is not going to end. So stop worrying and being negative all the time. Because when you being negative, your thoughts of this negativity becomes a habit. You start visualizing this negative thoughts, and you also always compare a situation in a negative manner. You always think that the situation is going to turn out negative, and that's what also affects your performance. So stop worrying and start thinking positive. This is just an interview, and recruiter is also a human being who wants to hire you and not to insult you. So stop worrying and stop thinking. And the next time when you go for an interview or a meeting, keep all of these above points in your mind. If it helps you, then leave a comment down below that how it has helped you. Or if you have anything else that helps you in coping up with nervousness or any other thing or concern which makes you worried, put it down in the comment section below. I hope this video has helped you in some or the other way, and it will also help you in further. If you like watching my videos, please don't forget to give a like to this video. And if you haven't really started following me on Instagram yet, then I will leave my handle here. Please go and follow me. And I will see you in my next video. Till then, take care and bye bye.